ankle weights on your wrist and some gloves on your hand, and let's get to do these figure eights for about 15 minutes. See what happens.
It's the ball hog gloves. You know what time. Like you see that. It's Karan Godwin with the ball hog gloves. Like if you don't know that dude, like
they gave me these gloves, ball handling gloves. I've never been able to handle the ball this good in my life.
DeMarcus Cousins stepped into Staples Center on the road against the Los Angeles Clippers and put on a masterclass in inside dominance. From the opening tip, Cousins established himself as the focal point of Sacramento's offensive attack, immediately forcing the Clippers' defense to adjust their schemes and collapse around the paint. The Kings came out sharp in the first quarter, racing to a 25-19 lead as Cousins asserted his physical presence and set the tone for what would become a performance defined by control and consistency. The second quarter tested Sacramento's resolve. The Clippers countered with a 32-point explosion, swinging momentum and briefly taking the game's initiative. But Cousins remained poised. Rather than forcing his way through the adversity, he adjusted his approach, using his skill set to create opportunities while maintaining efficiency. His ability to read double teams and manipulate defensive rotations kept the Kings competitive, even as the opposing offense found rhythm. This adaptability under pressure would prove critical to Sacramento's eventual victory. By halftime, Cousins had already accumulated 34 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 assists on an impressive 15 of 23 shooting. His field goal percentage hovered around 65%, reflecting not just volume, but precision. He went 4 of 5 from the free throw line, converting his opportunities at the charity stripe without waste. These weren't empty statistics. They represented a player operating in complete control, making decisive plays and punishing a defense that couldn't find consistent answers for his versatility in the post. The third quarter became Sacramento's turning point. Cousins maintained his rhythm, continuing to dictate pace and force the Clippers into uncomfortable defensive positions. His presence in the middle created spacing advantages for the Kings' perimeter players, while simultaneously keeping the paint secured. With 17 rebounds on the night, Cousins dominated the glass, converting second-chance opportunities and preventing Los Angeles from gaining possession momentum. The Kings won the quarter, 25-23, slowly rebuilding the lead they'd briefly lost. The fourth quarter belonged entirely to Sacramento's big man. The Kings erupted for 28 points, while holding the Clippers to just 18, a decisive swing that reflected Cousins' complete command of the game's final stretch. With 3 blocks added to his line, he protected the rim and made defenders second-guess their approach near the basket. His decision-making sharpened as the game tightened, avoiding the 4 turnovers he'd accumulated across 34 minutes of play. Each possession mattered, and Cousins responded with the composure of a player operating at peak efficiency. When the final buzzer sounded, Sacramento had secured a 98-92 victory on the road. Cousins finished with 34 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. A complete performance that never relied on excess or forced scoring. He simply dictated what the Clippers could and couldn't do defensively, bent them to his will through intelligent basketball and ruthless efficiency. The Kings won because Cousins controlled every variable he touched, turning a road game against a Western Conference opponent into a showcase of interior dominance and fundamental excellence.